Hello, I'm Agnes Ona, and for this presentation, we will be talking about the evolution of Windows. Before we start, let us first know the definition of an operating system and Windows or Microsoft Windows. An operating system or OS is a system software that manages computer hardware and software resources and provides common services for computer programs. Microsoft Windows is a group of several proprietary graphical operating system families developed and marketed by Microsoft. Each family caters to a certain sector of the computing industry. For example, Windows NT for consumers, Windows Server for servers, and Windows IoT or Internet of Things for embedded systems. Defunct Windows families or Windows that are no longer existing include Windows 9X, Windows Mobile, and Windows Phone. Microsoft showed its desire to develop a graphical user interface or GUI or GUI as early as 1981. A graphical user interface is a form of user interface that allows users to interact with electronic devices through graphical icons and audio indicators such as primary notation instead of text-based UIs, type command labels, or text navigation. The development of Windows began after Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft and the lead developer of Windows, saw a demonstration at Comdex 1982 of VisiCorp's VisiOn, a GUI or GUI software suite for IBM PC-compatible computers. A year later, Microsoft learned that Apple's own GUI or GUI software, also bitmap and based in part on research from Xerox PARC, was much more advanced. Microsoft decided they needed to differentiate their own offering. In August 1983, Gates recruited Scott McGregor, one of the key developers behind PARC's original windowing system, to be the developer team lead for Windows 1.0. Microsoft first demonstrated a window manager to the press in September 1983. The redesigned environment ultimately had its public debut at Fall Comdex 1983 in November of that year. Initially requiring 192 kilobytes of RAM and 2 floppy disk drives, Microsoft described the software as a device driver for MS-DOS 2.0. Microsoft planned to encourage other companies, including competitors, to develop programs for Windows by not requiring a Microsoft user interface in their applications. Microsoft had promised in November 1983 to ship Windows by April 1984, although due to various design modifications, its release date was delayed. During its development and before its windowing system was developed, it was briefly referred to by the codename Interface Manager. In this presentation, we will see that the operating systems are categorized into three: the DOS-based Windows, Windows 9X, and Windows NT, so that their hierarchy is easier to understand. DOS-based Windows are Windows that extends or runs on DOS or DOS. DOS stands for Disk Operating System. It is a single tasking OS. It can perform one task at a time. It is based on a command line interface where we have to provide instruction to the computer in commands form. It runs from hard disk, floppy disk, or any other storage devices and thus provides an environment for the execution of programs. Windows 9X is a generic term referring to a series of Microsoft Windows computer operating systems produced from 1995 to 2000, which were based on the Windows 95 kernel and its underlying foundation of MS-DOS, both of which were updated in subsequent versions. Windows NT is a processor-independent, multi-processing, and multi-user operating system. NT was formerly expanded to new technology but no longer carries any specific meaning. As we can see in the table, DOS-based Windows consist of Windows 1.0x, 2.0x, 2.1x, 3.0, and 3.1x. For Windows 9X, we have Windows 95, 98, and ME or ME. And for Windows NT, we have NT 3.1, NT 3.5, NT 3.51, NT 4.0, Windows 2000, XP, Vista, Windows 7, 8, 8.1, 10, and the current Windows that we have today, Windows 11. So this is an outline of the DOS-based Windows. Note that the X in the table denotes an empty integer as part of the complete Windows versions. So the table briefly describes the important aspects of each of the DOS-based Windows along with some other useful information. It depicts all the significant changes as well as the release details of individual DOS-based Windows versions. So previous MS-DOS based Windows or MS-DOS based versions of Windows use versions number 3.2 or lower. We have 4 release versions for Windows 1.0x, 2 for Windows 2.0x. Windows 3.0 has no release versions but has 2 substantial updates which includes Windows 3.0 with multimedia extensions, and for Windows 3.1x we have 5 release versions which includes versions for workgroups and the version which is focused on simplified Chinese language. So in the table, we can also see the code name, the release year, and some details with respect to that version. So basically, this is like a summary. And we will see tables or outlines like this for other versions in the next slides. So let's start the evolution of Microsoft Windows with its first major release, Windows 1.0x. So released to manufacturing in the United States on November 20, 1985. So it is not a complete operating system, rather it extends MS-DOS. It runs on MS-DOS as a 16-bit shell program known as MS-DOS Executive, and it provides an environment which can run graphical programs designed for Windows, as well as existing MS-DOS software. The first retail release was Windows 1.01. The following release, 1.02, was published in May 1986, mainly for the European market, and had also introduced non-English versions for Windows 1.0. So Windows version 1.03 released in August 1986 included enhancements that made it consistent with the international release, like drivers for non-US keyboards and additional screen and printer drivers, and superseded both version 1.01 in the US and version 1.02 in Europe. Windows version 1.04, released in April 1987, added support for the new IBM PS2 computers, although no support for PS2 mice or new VGA graphics modes was provided. Microsoft ended its support for Windows 1.0 on December 31, 2001, making it the longest supported out of all versions of Windows. So as we can see in the right side of this slide, there is the minimum system requirements for Windows 1.0x and its versions. So here are some features of Windows 1.0x. It includes programs such as the calculator, Paint, then known as Paintbrush, Notepad, Write, Terminal, and Clock. Paint only supports monochrome graphics. The operating environment also has the card file manager, a clipboard, and a print spooler program. It introduced Reversi as a commercially published video game. It was included in Windows 1.0 as a built-in application, and it relies on mouse control. The operating environment supports the use of a mouse, which allows users to perform click and drag operations. The mouse button had to be kept pressed to display the selected menu. So the operating system also introduced the control panel, which was used to configure the features of Windows 1.0. It does not allow overlapping windows, and instead, the windows are tiled. When a program gets minimized, its icon would appear on a horizontal line at the bottom of the screen, which resembles the modern-day Windows taskbar. So next to Windows 1.0x is Windows 2.0x, which was released to manufacturing on December 9, 1987. So the product includes the two different variants, a base edition for 8086 Real Mode and Windows 386, an enhanced edition for i386 Protected Mode. It features several improvements to the user interface and memory management. It also introduced more sophisticated keyboard shortcuts and could make use of expanded memory. It has two released versions, Windows 2.01 and Windows 2.03. Microsoft ended its support for Windows 2.0 on December 31, 2001. So, unlike its predecessor, Windows 2.0 allows the user to overlap and resize application windows. It also introduced desktop icons, keyboard shortcuts, and the terminology minimize and maximize as opposed to iconize and zoom, which was used in Windows 1.0. It has support for 16-color VGA graphics, EMS memory, and new capabilities of the i386 CPU in some versions were also added. The operating environment is shipped with 15 programs, and it also introduced graphical programs, Microsoft Word, and Excel. Software such as the Aldus PageMaker and CorelDRAW were also developed for Windows 2.0. Windows 2.0 is the last version of Windows that ran solely on floppy disks. And the first Windows version to integrate the control panel and program information files. And then came Windows 2.1x, a successor to Windows 2.0x, released to manufacturing on May 27, 1988, with two different variants with differing CPU compatibility, also known as Windows 286 and Windows 386, so the versions are considered to be similar to its predecessor. In comparison, the Windows 386 variant is considered to be better than the 286 one since it provides support for EMS emulation and is designed to use both conventional and extended memory. Changes to the user interface did not occur in this version, and rather, its performance was increased and enhanced memory management was added. The version is also noted to be the first one to require a hard disk drive. A minor update version, Windows 2.11, was released in March 1989. Enhancements that were introduced were considered to have improved the operating environment, while the Windows 386 variant was noted to have a good level of functionality. It was considered to be one of the most popular 8386 based systems. Microsoft ended its support for Windows 2.1 on December 31, 2001. So, changes to the user interface did not occur in this version, and instead, Microsoft had increased its performance and added enhanced memory management. The Windows 286 variant introduced LIM 4.0 boards to store and swap executable code. Both variants had also introduced support towards more devices, while its printer support has been improved. Windows 386 allows sharing a single printer to multiple windows. Microsoft has also introduced a disk caching program, SmartDrive, while third-party developers had introduced more apps to Windows 2.1 and 2.11. The third major release of Microsoft Windows is Windows 3.0, released to manufacturing on May 22, 1990. It is the first version of Windows to perform well, both critically and commercially. Like its predecessors, Windows 3.0 is not an operating system per se, but rather an operating environment that is designed for DOS or DOS and controls its functions. There are two updates known to have been published for Windows 3.0. One of them is Windows 3.0A, released in December 1990. It modified Windows DOS Extender, a program that enables DOS applications to access extended memory, to prevent errors caused by software calling into real mode code when Windows is loaded in standard mode. It also simplified an installation process and alleviated crashes associated with networking, printing, and low memory conditions. Windows 3.0 with multimedia extension was released to third-party manufacturers in October 1991. The application programming interface introduced media control interface designed for any media-related device such as graphics and audio cards, scanners, and videotape players. It also supported recording and playing digital audio, MIDI devices, screensavers, and analog joysticks, as well as CD-ROM drives, which were then becoming increasingly available. Other features included additional applets such as alarm clock and media player. On December 31, 2001, Microsoft dropped support for Windows 3.0. Windows 3.0 features a significantly revamped graphical user interface, which was described as having a three-dimensional look similar to the Presentation Manager. It includes technical improvements to the memory management to make better use of the capabilities of Intel's 8286 and 8386 processors. It includes dynamic data exchange, a multitasking protocol whereby multiple running applications dynamically exchange data with one another. It can use virtual memory, which is a portion of a hard disk drive that is substituted for memory by the processor in the event that its own memory is exhausted. The MS-DOS Executive File Manager was replaced with Program Manager, the list-based File Manager, and Task List. The drivers bundled with Windows 3.0 support up to 16 simultaneous colors from EGA, MCGA, or VGA palettes. Windows 3.0 introduced the Palette Manager, a set of functions that allow applications to change the lookup palette graphics cards, displaying up to 256 colors. It retains and improves many of the simple applications from its predecessors, and Recorder is a new program that records macros or sequences of keystrokes and mouse movements, which are then assigned to keys as shortcuts to perform complex functions quickly in Windows 3.0. The earlier VersiGame was complemented with the card game Microsoft Solitaire. Another notable program is Help, a separate and readily accessible application that accompanies all Windows programs that supports it. The last of the DOS-based Windows is Windows 3.1x, released to manufacturing on April 6, 1992. Like its predecessors, the Windows 3.1 series ran as a shell on top of MS-DOS. Considered to be the first version of Windows to receive critical acclaim. Windows 3.1 was the last Windows 16-bit operating environment, and it can run more RAM in comparison with its predecessors. Microsoft also released special versions of Windows 3.1 throughout 1992 and 1993 in Europe and Japan. Windows 3.1 was introduced with more language support, while Tandy Video Information System received a special version called Modular Windows. In November 1993, Windows 3.11 was released as a minor update, while Windows 3.2 was released as a simplified Chinese version of Windows 3.1. Microsoft also introduced Windows for Workgroups, the first version of Windows to allow integrated networking, mostly oriented towards businesses. It received network improvements and it allowed users to share files, use print servers, and chat online. While it also introduced peer-to-peer networking, the series is considered to be an improvement on its predecessors. It was praised for its reinvigoration of the user interface and technical design. Microsoft ended the support for Windows 3.1 series on December 31, 2001, except for the embedded version which was retired in 2008. Further enhancements were introduced in Windows 3.1. It introduced the TrueType font system, and to improve user interaction, Microsoft initiated warning and event sounds and introduced computer command shortcuts for copy, cut, and paste. Windows 3.1 is also noted for its improvement of multimedia. Screensavers, Windows Media Player, and Sound Recorder were introduced into the operating environment. Minesweeper was officially introduced in Windows 3.1 as a replacement for Reversi alongside Solitaire. MS-DOS programs were previously not able to be controlled with a mouse. This has ended up being introduced in Windows 3.1. Object linking and embedding was added to allow drag and drop embedding of images and formatted text between Windows programs. SVGA color support was also introduced in this version. File Manager had also received tweaks. Split view mode and an option for quick formatting was also introduced. Microsoft also built Microsoft Bob, a utility that would act as a search assistant on Windows 3.1, only for it to be released on Windows 95. The introduction of Windows Registry also occurred in this version. The control panel also received changes. Printer management tasks were moved over to Control Panel and Print Manager. Windows 3.1 includes troubleshooting and diagnostic tools such as the Dr. Watson utility, which saves information about application errors, and Microsoft Diagnostics. Microsoft also published Windows for Pen Computing. The operating environment was also given limited compatibility with the then new 32-bit Windows API. Windows also provided WinG. It also provided a device-independent interface to graphics and printer hardware, and also allowed programs to have both read and write capabilities to the WinGDC. Like its predecessors, it runs as a 16-bit version of Windows. Windows 3.1 is also the last Windows to run on 16-bit version. It is also the first Windows to be distributed on a CD-ROM. The setup interface was simplified. Express mode was introduced to automatically set up Windows. It also includes some add-ons. Next to the DOS-based Windows is the series of Windows 9X. We have here an outline for the Windows 9X, which is the Windows 95, 98, and ME or ME. Internal release for versions of Windows 9X are 4.x, which are 4.0 for 95, 4.1 for 98, and 4.9 for ME or ME. So the first operating in the 9X family is the Windows 95. Released to manufacturing on July 14, 1995 and generally to retail on August 24, 1995, almost 3 months after the release of Windows NT 3.51. It is a consumer-oriented operating system developed by Microsoft. It is the first version of Microsoft Windows to include the Start button. Microsoft ended mainstream support for Windows 95 on December 31, 2000 and received 1 year of extended support ending on December 31, 2001. Nevertheless, Windows 95 remained the most popular operating system in 1998 despite the release of Windows 98. Windows 95 introduced a redesigned shell based around the desktop metaphor. File shortcuts, also known as shell links, were introduced and the desktop was repurposed. The current running applications were displayed as buttons on the taskbar across the bottom of the screen. The taskbar also contained a notification area used to display icons for background applications, a volume control, and the current time. The Start menu invoked the clicking or by clicking the Start button on the taskbar or by pressing the Windows key was introduced as an additional means of launching applications or opening documents. The previous File Manager program was replaced by Windows Explorer, and the Explorer-based control panel and several other special folders were also added. The user interface looked dramatically different from prior versions of Windows. The startup sound, which was composed by Brian Eno, was also first released in May 1995 on Windows 95 May Test Release Build 468. Internet Explorer 4 came with an optional Windows desktop update including a quick launch toolbar and new features integrated with Internet Explorer such as Active Desktop. Some of the user interface elements introduced in Windows 95 such as the desktop, taskbar, start menu, and Windows Explorer File Manager remained fundamentally unchanged on future versions of Windows. So Windows 95 included support for 255-character mixed-case long file names. It tried to automate device detection and configuration as much as possible, but could still fall back to manual settings if necessary. It also introduced the Device Manager. It also included support for preemptively multitask protective mode. 32-bit applications and 16-bit processes were still cooperatively multitasked. Windows 95 followed Windows for Workgroups 3.11 with its lack of support for older 16-bit x86 processors, thus requiring an Intel 8386 or compatible. While the OS kernel is 32-bit, Much code, especially for the user interface, remained 16-bit for performance reasons, as well as development time constraints. This had a rather detrimental effect on system stability and led to frequent application crashes. OEM service releases of Windows 95 introduced support in Windows for several core new technologies which were not included in the original release of Windows 95. Windows 95 introduced computer accessibility features like sticky keys, filter keys, toggle keys, and mouse keys. Microsoft Active Accessibility API was introduced as an add-on for for Windows 95. So with respect to its upgradability, Windows 95 was superseded by Windows 98, which also included the Windows Desktop Update and Internet Explorer 4 by default. It could still be directly upgraded by either Windows 2000 Professional or Windows ME or Me. Office 2000 is the last version of Microsoft Office to be compatible with Windows 95. Similarly, Windows Media Player 7.0 released in June 2000 and DirectX 8.0a released in February 2001 are the last versions of Windows Media Player and DirectX available for Windows 95 respectively. So the second operating system in the 9X line, the successor to Windows 95, is Windows 98. Released to manufacturing on May 15, 1998 and generally to retail on June 25, 1998, like its predecessor, it is a hybrid 16-bit and 32-bit monolithic product with a boot stage based on MS-DOS. Windows 98 is a web-integrated operating system that bears numerous similarities to its predecessor. Most of its improvements were cosmetic or designed to improve the user experience, but there were also a handful of features introduced to enhance system functionality and capabilities. It also has an update which is the Windows 98 Second Edition or SE. Mainstream support for Windows 98 and 98 SE ended on June 30, 2002, followed by extended support on July 11, 2006. The first release of Windows 98 included Internet Explorer 4.01. This was updated to 5.0 in the second edition. Besides Internet Explorer, many other Internet companion applications are included. The Windows 98 shell is web integrated. It contains desk bands, active desktop channels, and more features for web integration. It also integrates shell enhancements, themes, and other features from Microsoft Plus for Windows 95. Title bars of Windows and dialog boxes support two-color gradients, a feature ported from and refined from Microsoft Office 95. Windows menus and tooltips support slide animation. Windows Explorer in Windows 98, as in Windows 95, converts all uppercase file names to sentence case for readability purposes. However, it also provides an option allow all uppercase names and also includes support for compressed CAV files. The Quick Res and Telephony Location Manager Windows 95 PowerToys are also integrated. So Windows 98 was the first operating system to use the Windows Driver Model or WDM. It also had more robust USB support than Windows 95, which only had support in OEM version OSR 2.1 and later. Windows 98 supports USB hubs, USB scanners, and imaging class devices. It also introduced built-in support for some USB Human Interface Device class and PID class devices. It introduced ACPI 1.0 support, which enabled standby and hibernate states. However, hibernation support was extremely limited and vendor-specific. Windows 98 in general provides improved and a broader range of support for IDE and SCSI drives and drive controllers, floppy drive controllers, and all other classes of hardware as compared to Windows 95. More device support improvements with respect to hardware support were added and more networking enhancements were made. An accelerated graphics port, built-in DVD support, and UDF 1.02 read support, the still imaging architecture with Twain or TWAIN support, multiple monitor support, and DirectX 5.2 were integrated. Networking enhancements to TCP/IP has been made and the DHCP client has been enhanced. Driver Interface Specification 5, Windows 98 Dial-Up Networking, Microsoft Family Log-On, and IRDA 3.0 was also included. While the UPnP and NAT traversal APIs can be installed with Windows 98 by installing the Windows XP Network Setup Wizard. Performance improvements with respect to the system and built-in utilities were also updated. There are also improvements to other system tools which includes Microsoft Backup, Disk Cleanup, ScanReg, System Configuration Utility, Maintenance Wizard, Windows Script Host, System File Checker, Windows 98 Setup, Windows 98 Startup Disk, Windows Update, improved version of the Dr. Watson utility, and Windows Report tool. And with respect to its accessories, Windows 98 includes Microsoft Magnifier, Accessibility Wizard, and Microsoft Active Accessibility 1.1 API upgradable to 2.0. A new HTML help system with 15 troubleshooting wizard was introduced to replace WinHelp. Users can configure the font in Notepad. Microsoft Paint supports GIF or GIF transparency. Hyperterminal supports a TCP/IP connection method. Imaging for Windows is updated. System Monitor supports output to log file. Some miscellaneous improvements includes Telephony API 2.1, DCOM version 1.2, ability to list fonts by similarity, and tools to automate setup. Several other resource kit tools are included on the Windows 98 CD. Windows 98 has new system event sounds for low battery alarm and critical battery alarm. It also introduced new and updated system sounds, which includes the new startup sound for Windows 98, which was composed by Microsoft sound engineer Ken Kato. It also shipped with Flash Player and Shockwave Player pre-installed. So in 1999, Microsoft released Windows 98 Second Edition, an interim release. One of the more notable new features was the addition of Internet connection sharing, a form of network address translation allowing several machines on a LAN or local area network to share a single Internet connection. Hardware support through device drivers was increased, and this version shipped with Internet Explorer 5. With respect to the removed features, the active channels channel bar from the original release of Windows 98 was removed in Windows 98 Second Edition and is not installed upon first boot. Windows 98 Second Edition did not ship with the WinG API or Real Player 4.0, unlike the original release of Windows 98, due to both of these having been superseded by DirectX and Windows Media Player, respectively. So in terms of upgradability, here are the several components of both Windows 98 and Windows 98 Second Edition that can be updated to newer versions. So the last Windows in the 9X line is the Windows Millennium Edition, or Windows ME or ME. It is the successor to Windows 98 and was released to manufacturing on June 19, 2000 and then retail on September 14, 2000. It was Microsoft's main operating system for home users until the introduction of its successor Windows XP in October 2001. After the release of Windows XP in 2001, mainstream support for Windows ME ended on December 31, 2003, followed by extended support on July 11, 2006. So new and updated features for Windows ME or ME includes the shell enhancements inherited from Windows 2000. The notification area in Windows ME and later supported 16-bit high-color icons. The multimedia control panel was also updated from Windows 98. Taskbar and start menu options allow disabling of the drag and drop feature and could prevent moving or resizing the taskbar, which was easier for users. So hardware support improvements were also included, in which it includes faster boot times, USB Human Interface Device class, Windows Image Acquisition, improved power management and suspend or resume operations, USB and fireware support improvements, and many more. For the digital media, it includes Windows Movie Maker and updates on Windows Media Player and Windows DVD Player. It also has new and updated features on networking technologies like the NetCrawler, new TCP/ICP stack, home networking wizard, dial-up networking, network driver interface specification, and the universal plug-and-play. For the system utilities, it introduced System Restore, System File Protection, System Configuration Utility, an update on System Monitor, ScanDisk, automatic updates, compressed folders which includes native support to zip files, a new help and support program, and Internet Explorer 5.5. Accessibility features was also introduced, like the on-screen keyboard which was introduced with Windows 2000 and the mouse control panel which incorporates IntelliPoint features. While there are new and updated features, there are also removed features which includes restricted support for real mode DOS or DOS and other components like remove certain enterprise features. Some features from its predecessors were unsupported, some was never updated, whilst others were simply moved to a different location. So DOS-based Windows came first. Next, the Windows 9X. Now we have Windows NT. In the table, we have Windows NT 3.1, 3.5, 3.51, and 4.0. Note that the Windows NT was a complete 32-bit operating system that retained a desktop environment familiar to Windows 3.1 users. So first in the NT line is Windows NT 3.1, which was released to manufacturing on July 27, 1993. We have two editions for Windows NT 3.1, which are Windows NT 3.1 for workstations and Windows NT 3.1 Advanced Server for servers. On December 31, 2000, Microsoft declared Windows NT 3.1 obsolete and stopped providing support and updates for the system. So I didn't really included Windows servers and Windows IoT or Internet of Things or Windows Embedded in this presentation, but just a little bit of history for these two. Windows Server, or formerly known as Windows NT Server, is actually a group of operating system or OS for servers that Microsoft has been developing. In computing, a server is a piece of computer hardware or software or computer program that provides functionality for other programs or devices called clients. The architecture is called the client-server model. Servers can provide various functionalities, often called as services, such as sharing data or resources among multiple clients and performing computations for a client. So a single server can serve multiple clients, and a single client can use multiple servers. Windows servers are used for networks that are made out of Windows clients. A client process may run on the same device or may connect over a network to a server on a different device. The first OS that was released for this platform is Windows NT 3.1 Advanced Server. With the release of Windows Server 2003, the brand name was changed to Windows Server. The latest release of Windows Server is Windows Server 2022, which was released in 2021. Windows 2000 Server is the first OS to include Active Directory, DNS Server, DHCP Server, and Group Policy. While Windows IoT, short for Windows Internet of Things and formerly known as Windows Embedded, is a family of operating systems from Microsoft designed for use in embedded systems. So an embedded system is a computer system, a combination of computer processor, computer memory, and input-output peripheral devices that has dedicated function within a larger mechanical or electronic system. It is embedded as part of a complete device, often including electrical or electronic hardware and mechanical parts. Because an embedded system typically controls physical operations of the machine that it is embedded within, it often has a real-time computing constraints. Embedded systems are designed to perform a specific task in contrast with general-purpose computers designed for multiple tasks. Microsoft has three different subfamilies of operating systems for embedded devices targeting a wide market ranging from small footprint, real-time devices to point-of-sale or POS devices like kiosks. Microsoft rebranded Windows Embedded to Windows IoT, starting with the release of embedded editions of Windows 10. So while Windows NT 3.1 uses the same graphical user interface as Windows 3.1, it was developed anew. The operating system is not DOS-based but an independent 32-bit operating system. The operating system was designed for multiprocessor systems. It supports preemptive multitasking and can make use of threads to run multiple processes in parallel. Positioned above the operating system core are the subsystems. There are two types of subsystem. One are the integral subsystems and the other type is the environment subsystem. The virtual DOS machine or VDM is sometimes also viewed as a subsystem but is, strictly speaking, a normal 32-bit Windows application which allows applications built for 16-bit Windows operating systems like Windows 3.1 to run. Windows NT 3.1 provides a boot manager called NTLDR. Every user has to log on the computer after Windows NT 3.1 is booted up by pressing the key combination Ctrl-Alt-Delete and entering the username and password. All users have their own user account and user-specific settings. Windows NT 3.1 introduced the new NTFS file system and also supports multiple network protocols. Similar to Windows for workgroups, files and printers can be shared and the access rights and configuration of these resources can be edited over the network. The remote access service was included and also supports the then new Unicode standard. With respect to servers, Advanced Server is designed to manage the workstation computers. Trust relationships can be built to other domains to be able to exchange data cross-domain. Hard drives can also be combined to RAIDs in Windows NT 3.1 Advanced Server. So included programs in the Windows NT 3.1 are the User Manager, the Performance Monitor, the Disk Administrator, the Event Viewer, and the Backup Application. Windows NT 3.5 was released on September 21, 1994 as the successor to Windows NT 3.1 and the predecessor to Windows NT 3.51. One of the primary goals during Windows NT 3.5 development was to improve the operating system's performance. Like the NT 3.1, NT 3.5 also has its editions, which are Windows NT 3.5 for workstations and for servers. On December 31, 2001, Microsoft declared Windows NT 3.5 obsolete and stopped providing support and updates for the system. Here are some features of Windows NT 3.5. It includes integrated WinSock and TCP/IP support, wherein TCP/IP and IPX/SPX stacks are rewritten. NetBIOS over TCP/IP was also introduced. It can also share files via File Transfer Protocol and printers through the Line Printer Daemon Protocol. It can act as a Gopher, HTTP, or WAIS server, and it includes Remote Access Server for remote dial-up modem access. Windows NT 3.5 Resource Kit includes the first implementation of Microsoft DNS. Other new features in the Windows NT 3.5 include support for VFAT file system, object linking and embedding version 2.0, and support for input-output completion ports. Microsoft updated the graphical user interface to be consistent with that of the Windows for Workgroups 3.11. NT 3.5 shows performance improvements over NT 3.1 and requires less memory. And for its limitations, a lack of drivers for PCMCIA cards limited NT 3.5 suitability for notebook computers. And to install Windows NT 3.5 on a computer that has a 6th generation or later x86 processor, one has to modify files on the installation CD-ROM. Windows NT 3.51 is the third version of Windows NT and was released on May 30, 1995, 8 months following the release of Windows NT 3.5. Its editions includes Windows NT 3.51 Workstation and Server. Mainstream support for Windows NT 3.51 Workstation ended on December 31, 2000, and extended support ended on December 31, 2001. While for Windows NT 3.51 Server, mainstream support ended on September 30, 2000, followed by extended support on September 30, 2002. Windows NT 3.51 is the last of the series to be compatible with the Intel AT386 processor. New features introduced in Windows NT 3.51 include PCMCIA support, NTFS file compression replaceable WinLogon, 3D support in OpenGL, persistent IP routes, automatic display of textual descriptions, and support for Windows 95 common controls. 5 service packs were released for NT 3.51, introducing both bug fixes and new features. So Windows NT 4.0 was the direct successor to Windows NT 3.51 and was released to manufacturing on July 31, 1996 and then to retail in August 24, 1996 with the server versions released to retail in September 1996. It was Microsoft's primary business-oriented operating system until the introduction of Windows 2000. Mainstream support for Windows NT 4.0 workstation ended on June 30, 2002 following by extended support ending on June 30, 2004. With respect to the server, mainstream support ended on December 31, 2002 with extended support ending on December 31, 2004, while for the embedded, mainstream support ended on June 30, 2003, followed by extended support on July 11, 2006. Windows NT 4.0 is the last public release of Windows for Alpha, MIPS, and PowerPC architectures. Windows NT 4.0 introduced the user interface of Windows 95 to the Windows NT family and also includes most components introduced with Windows 95. While many administrative tools still use the old graphical user interfaces, the Start menu in Windows NT 4.0 separated the per-user shortcuts and folders from the shared shortcuts and folders by a separator line. It also includes some enhancements from Microsoft Plus for Windows 95. Windows Desktop Update could also be installed to update the shell version and install Task Scheduler. The Windows NT 4.0 Resource Kit also included the Desktop Themes utility. Windows NT 4.0 is a preemptively multitask 32-bit operating system that is designed to work with either uniprocessor or symmetric multiprocessor computers. Although the chief enhancement has been the addition of the Windows 95 shell, there are several major performance, scalability, and feature improvements to the core architecture, kernel, User32, COM, and MSRPC. Windows NT 4.0 also introduced the concept of system policies and the system policy editor. Other important features were also included. The server editions of Windows NT 4.0 also included some features. There are new administrative wizards and a light version of the Network Monitor utility shipped with System Management Server. One significant difference from previous versions of Windows NT is that the Graphics Device Interface or GDI is moved into kernel mode rather than being in user mode in the CSRSS process. Windows NT 4.0 was the first release of Microsoft Windows to include DirectX. It also included a new Windows Task Manager utility, and Internet Explorer 2 was also bundled. It upgraded NTVDM's x86 emulation in the RISC versions, and SysPrep was also introduced. So an option pack was available as free bundled CDs starting around 1998. Several features were delivered as add-ons for Windows NT Server 4.0. There were also downloadable features. Windows NT 4.0 was succeeded by Windows 2000, which also included the Windows Desktop Update and Internet Explorer 5 by default. It also could be directly upgraded to Windows XP Professional on IA32-based systems only. So still included in the category of Windows NT, we have Windows 2000, XP, and Vista. So Windows 2000 was the direct successor to Windows NT 4.0 and was released to manufacturing on December 15, 1999 and was officially released to retail on February 17, 2000 and September 26, 2000 for Windows 2000 Data Center Server. It was Microsoft's business operating system until the introduction of Windows XP Professional in 2001. Microsoft released various editions of Windows 2000 for the different markets and business needs. For 10 years after its release, it continued to receive patches for security vulnerabilities nearly every month until reaching the end of support on July 13, 2010. Windows 2000 has received 4 full service packs and 1 roll-up update package following SP4, which is the last service pack. It introduced many of the new features of Windows 98 and 98 SE into the NT line. Certain new features are also common across all its editions. It also introduced USB device class drivers for USB printers, mass storage class devices, and improved FireWire SBP to support for printers and scanners, along with a safe removal applet for removable storage devices. Windows 2000 SP4 added native USB 2.0 support. Windows 2000 is also the first Windows version to support hibernation at the operating system. Windows File Protection and the System File Checker utility was introduced, and Microsoft also recognized a serious error, which is the blue screen of death or stop error. Also included is an option to dump any of the first 64 kilobytes of memory to disk and many more. In order to improve performance on servers running Windows 2000, Microsoft gave administrators the choice of optimizing the operating system's memory and processor usage patterns for background services or for applications. Windows 2000 also introduced core system administration and management features. So here are more features of Windows 2000 with respect to plug-and-play and its shell, which includes layered windows that allows for transparency, translucency, and various transition effects like shadows, gradient fills, alpha-blended GUI or GUI elements to top-level windows, and more. Windows 2000 is also the first Windows NT release to include active desktop. The degree of customizability is new to Windows 2000. Neither Windows 98 nor the desktop update could provide it. It also released a new version of NTFS, introduced a strong file system level encryption in EFS, and also introduced the local disk manager and the diskpart command line tool for dynamic storage. So with Windows 2000, Microsoft introduced the Windows 9X accessibility features for people with visual and auditory impairments and other disabilities into the NT line of operating systems. This included sticky keys, filter keys such as slow keys, bounce keys, and repeat keys, toggle keys, sound sentry, mouse keys, serial keys, high contrast theme, and Microsoft Magnifier. Additionally, Windows 2000 introduced the following new accessibility features: on-screen keyboard, Microsoft Narrator, Utility Manager, Accessibility Wizard, system utilities like the Microsoft Management Console, Recovery Console, and Windows Script Host 2.0. It also has features with respect to networking and more features with respect to the server family. So the direct upgrade to its predecessors is Windows XP, released to manufacturing on August 24, 2001 and later to retail on October 25, 2001. So its predecessors that meet the new Windows XP system requirements can be upgraded. It has 6 released versions, which are Whistler, Freestyle, Harmony, Symphony, Emerald, and Anvil. Mainstream support for Windows XP ended on April 14, 2009, and extended support ended on April 8, 2014. While retaining some similarities to previous versions, Windows XP's interface was overhauled with a new visual appearance, with an increased use of alpha compositing effects, drop shadows, and visual styles, which completely changed the appearance of the operating system. The number of effects enabled are determined by the operating system based on the computer's processing power and can be enabled or disabled on a case-by-case basis. XP also added ClearType, a new set of icons. The Start menu also received its first major overhaul. The taskbar can now group windows opened by a single application into one taskbar button with a pop-up menu listing the individual windows. The notification area also hides inactive icons by default. A common task list was added, and Windows Explorer sidebar was updated. Fast user switching was also added. Service Pack 2 and Service Pack 3 also introduced new features to XP's post-release. Windows XP uses prefetching to improve startup and application launch times. It also became possible to revert the installation of an updated device driver should the updated driver produce undesirable results. A copy protection system, known as Windows Product Activation, was introduced with XP and its server counterpart. Windows XP was originally bundled with Internet Explorer 6, Outlook Express 6, Windows Messenger, and MSN Explorer. New networking features and the remote assistance and remote desktop were also added. Improvements were also made to IntelliMirror features such as offline files, roaming user profiles, and folder redirection. To enable running software that targets or locks out specific versions of Windows, compatibility mode was added. While this ability was first introduced in Windows 2000 Service Pack 2, it had to be activated through the register server and was only available to administrator users, whereas Windows XP has it activated out of the box and also grants it to regular users. More features was also improved, while some features that were part of the previous versions of Windows were removed. Next to Windows XP is Windows Vista. It was released to manufacturing on November 8, 2006 and became generally available on January 30, 2007. It was the first release of Windows to be made available through a digital distribution platform. The 5-year gap between Vista and XP was the longest time span between successive Windows releases. Support for the original release of Windows Vista without a service pack ended on April 13, 2010. Service Pack 1 reached end of support on July 12, 2011, over 3 years after its general availability. Mainstream support for Windows Vista officially ended on April 10, 2012. The extended support phase would last for the next 5 years until April 11, 2017. There has been a lot of new and changed features in Windows Vista, which includes Windows Search, Windows Sidebar, Windows Internet Explorer 7, Windows Media Player 11, Windows Defender, Windows Arrow, Windows Shell, Backup and Restore Center, Windows Mail, Windows Calendar, Windows Photo Gallery, Windows DVD Maker, Windows Media Center, games which were redesigned to showcase Vista's new graphical capabilities, Games Explorer, Windows Mobility Center, Windows Fax and Scan, Windows Meeting Space, Windows Hot Start, Shadow Copy, Windows Update which has been simplified, Parental Controls, Windows Sideshow, Speech Recognition, new fonts including several designed for screen reading and improved Chinese, Japanese, and Korean fonts, enhanced ClearType, improved audio controls, problem reports and solutions, Windows System Assessment Tool, Windows Ultimate Extras, Reliability and Performance Monitor, Disk Management, Windows Anytime Upgrade, and Digital Locker Assistant. Vista also includes technologies such as ReadyBoost and ReadyDrive. As part of the redesign of the networking architecture, IP version 6 has been fully incorporated into the operating system, and a number of performance improvements have been introduced. For graphics, Vista introduced a new Windows Display Driver model and a major revision of Direct3D. At the core of the operating system, many improvements have been made to the memory manager, process scheduler, and input-output scheduler. Improved security was a primary design goal for Vista. User account control is perhaps the most significant and visible of these changes. New security and safety features for Internet Explorer 7 was introduced, Windows Defender has been incorporated, and Windows Firewall has been upgraded. While much of the focus of Vista's new capabilities highlighted the new user interface, security technologies, and improvements to the core operating system, Microsoft also adding new deployment and maintenance features were also included. Windows Vista includes a large number of new application programming interfaces, and with respect to its installation, Windows Vista is the first Microsoft operating system to use DVD-ROM media for installation. Unification of OEM and retail installation was also introduced. And same with the previous versions of Windows, some notable Windows XP features and components have been replaced or removed in Windows Vista. Still included in the Windows NT line, here are Windows 7, 8, and 8.1. So Windows 7 was released to manufacturing on July 22, 2009 and became generally available on October of that year. It is the successor to Windows Vista, released nearly 3 years earlier. Extended support ended on January 14, 2020, over 10 years after the release of Windows 7, after which the operating system ceased receiving further updates. Windows 7 is the final version of Windows that supports processors without SSE2 or NX. So among Windows 7's new features are advances in touch and handwriting recognition, support for virtual hard disks, improved performance on multiprocessors, improved boot performance, direct access, and kernel improvements. It also adds support for systems using multiple heterogeneous graphics cards from different vendors. New and improved features were added. Many new items have been added to the control panel. Windows Security Center has been renamed to Windows Action Center. Ready Boost on 32-bit editions now supports up to 256 GB of extra allocations. Windows 7 also supports images in raw image format and also has a native TFTP client. So Windows 7 includes 13 additional sound schemes. New additions to this list of components include Internet Explorer 8, Windows Media Player 12, Windows Media Center, Windows Search, and Windows Gadget Platform. A new version of Microsoft Virtual PC, newly renamed as Windows Virtual PC, was made available for some of its editions. Windows 7 supports the mounting of virtual hard disks as a normal data storage and the bootloader also in some of its editions. The remote desktop protocol of Windows 7 is also enhanced and the 3 application limit has been removed. All editions include some new and improved features such as Windows Search, security features, and some features new to Windows 7 that originated within Vista. Optional BitLocker drive encryption is included within Windows 7 Ultimate and Enterprise. Windows Defender is included. Microsoft Security Essentials antivirus software is a free download. All editions include shadow copy, backup and restore have also been improved, and the Windows recovery environment replaces the optional recovery console of Windows XP. A new system known as libraries was added, and Windows 7 also includes improved globalization support. Different video modes were also supported. For developers, Windows 7 includes a new networking API. Windows 7 by default generates fewer user account control prompts. Additionally, users can now adjust the level at which UAC operates using a sliding scale. Certain capabilities and programs that were a part of Windows Vista are no longer present or have been changed, resulting in the removal of certain functionalities. 4 applications bundled with Windows Vista, which are Windows Photo Gallery, Windows Movie Maker, Windows Calendar, and Windows Mail, are not included with Windows 7 and were replaced by Windows Live branded versions as part of the Windows Live Essential suite. Windows 8 was released to manufacturing on August 1, 2012 and was made available for download via MSDN and TechNet on August 15, 2012. Nearly 3 months after its initial release, Windows 8 finally made its first retail appearance on October 26, 2012. Support for RTM editions of Windows 8 ended on January 12, 2016, and with the exception of Windows Embedded 8 standard users, all users are required to install the Windows 8.1 update. Mainstream support for the Embedded Standard Edition of Windows 8 ended on July 10, 2018, and extended support ended on July 11, 2023. Windows 8 introduced major changes to the operating system's platform and user interface with the intention to improve its user experience on tablets, where Windows competed with mobile operating systems such as Android and iOS. In particular, these changes included a touch-optimized Windows shell and start screen based on Microsoft Metro Design language, integration with online services, the Windows Store, and a new keyboard shortcut for screenshots. Many of these features were adopted from Windows Phone. Windows 8 also added support for USB 3.0, advanced format, near-field communication, and cloud computing. Additional security features were also introduced. Windows 8 is the first version of Windows to support the ARM architecture under the Windows RT branding. No CPUs without PAE, SSE2, and NX are supported in this version. So several notable features were removed in Windows 8. With respect to the backup and restore, the backup component of Windows was deprecated but was available in Windows 8 through a control panel applet called Windows 7 File Recovery. So Windows 8.1 was released to manufacturing on August 27, 2013 and broadly released for retail sale on October 17, 2013, about a year after the retail release of its predecessor. Windows 8.1 was made available for download via MSDN and TechNet and available as a free upgrade for retail copies of Windows 8 and Windows RT users via the Windows Store. A server version, Windows Server 2012 R2, was released on October 18, 2013. Mainstream support for 8.1 ended on January 9, 2018, and extended support ended on January 10, 2023. With respect to the Embedded Industry Edition, mainstream support ended on July 10, 2018, and extended support ended on January 10, 2023. Windows 8.1 aimed to address complaints of Windows 8 users and reviewers on launch. Windows 8.1 also added support for then emerging technologies like high-resolution displays, 3D printing, Wi-Fi Direct, and Miracast streaming, as well as REFS file system. So the backup and restore, the backup component of Windows that had been deprecated but was available in Windows 8 through a control panel applet called Windows 7 File Recovery, was removed. Windows 8.1 also removes the graphical user interface for the Windows System Assessment Tool and removed the ability of several Universal Windows Platform apps to act as hubs connecting similar services within a single interface. Since October 2016, all feature patches are cumulative, as with Windows 10. Individual patches can no longer be downloaded. So here is an outline for Windows NT's Windows 10. As we can see, there are 14 released versions of this Windows from 2015 up to 2022. So Windows 10 is the direct successor to Windows 8.1, which was released nearly 2 years earlier. It was released to manufacturing on July 15, 2015, and later to retail on July 29, 2015. Windows 10 is the final version of Windows that supports 32-bit processors and devices with BIOS firmware. So Windows 10 makes its user experience and functionality more consistent between different classes of device and addresses many shortcomings of the user interface introduced in Windows 8. Windows 10 Mobile, the successor of Windows Phone 8.1, shared some user interface elements and apps with its PC counterpart. Windows 10 supports universal apps. The Windows Runtime App ecosystem was revised into the Universal Windows Platform. The ARM version of Windows 10 allows running applications for 886 processors through 32-bit software emulation. On Windows 10, the Microsoft Store serves as a unified storefront for apps, video content, and ebooks. Windows 10 also allows web apps and desktop software to be packaged for distribution in the Microsoft Store. Desktop software distributed through Windows Store is packaged using the AppV system to allow sandboxing. So a new iteration of Start menu is used on Windows 10 desktop. A new virtual desktop system was added. Universal apps can now be used in self-contained windows, similarly to other programs. Program windows can now be snapped to quadrants of the screen by dragging them to the corner. The Windows system icons were also changed. Charms have been removed. In its place is Action Center, which displays notifications and settings toggles. The Settings app, formerly PC Settings, was refreshed and now includes more options that were previously exclusive to the desktop control panel. Windows 10 is designed to adapt its user interface based on the type of device being used and available input methods. It offers two separate user interface modes: a user interface optimized for mouse and keyboard, and a tablet mode designed for touchscreens. Users can toggle between these two modes at any time, and Windows can prompt or automatically switch when certain events occur. So Windows 10 incorporates multi-factor authentication technology based upon standards developed by the FIDO Alliance. The operating system includes improved support for biometric authentication through the Windows Hello platform. The console windows based on Windows Console can now be resized without any restrictions, can be made to cover the full screen by pressing Alt-Enter, and can use standard keyboard shortcuts such as those for cut, copy, and paste. Other features such as word wrap and transparency were also added. To reduce the storage footprint of the operating system, Windows 10 automatically compresses system files. So Windows 10 introduces Microsoft Edge, a new default web browser. Internet Explorer 11 is maintained on Windows 10 for compatibility purposes, but is deprecated in favor of Edge, and since mid-June 2022 is no longer supported on editions which follows Microsoft Modern Lifecycle policy. Windows 10 incorporates a universal search box located alongside the Start and Task View buttons, which can be hidden or condensed into a single button. Many of its features are a direct carryover from Windows Phone. Windows Family Safety is replaced by Microsoft Family. Windows 10 also offers the Wi-Fi Sense feature originating from Windows Phone 8.1. Universal calling and messaging apps for Windows 10 are built in as of the November 2015 update. So Windows 10 provides greater integration with the Xbox ecosystem. Candy Crush Saga and Microsoft Solitaire Collection are also automatically installed upon installation of Windows 10. Windows 10 adds native game recording and screenshot capture ability using the newly introduced Game Bar, and adds FLAC and HEVC codecs and support for Matroska Media Container. Windows Media Center is no longer bundled. Windows 10 includes DirectX 12 alongside WDDM 2.0 and adds three new default typefaces compared to Windows 8, but omits several others. So the current version of the Windows NT line is Windows 11. As we can see in the table, there are three updates as of 2023 for this OS. So Windows 11 is the latest major release of Microsoft Windows NT operating system, released on October 5, 2021. It succeeded Windows 10 and is available for free for any Windows 10 devices that meet the new Windows 11 system requirements. So Windows 11, the first major Windows released since 2015, builds upon its predecessor by revamping the user interface to follow Microsoft's new Fluent Design guidelines. The Microsoft Store, which serves as a unified storefront for apps and other content, is also redesigned in Windows 11. Microsoft also announced plans to allow third-party application stores to distribute their clients on Microsoft Store. The collaboration platform Microsoft Teams is integrated into the Windows 11 user interface and is accessible via the taskbar. Skype will no longer be bundled with the OS by default. Windows 11 ships with the Chromium-based Microsoft Edge web browser and does not include or support Internet Explorer. Windows 11 is the first version of Windows since the original retail release of Windows 95 do not ship with Internet Explorer. The updated Xbox app, along with the Auto HDR and Direct Storage technologies introduced, will be integrated into Windows 11. The latter requiring a graphics card supporting DirectX 12 and an NVMe solid-state drive. A redesigned user interface is present frequently throughout the operating system, building upon Fluent Design System. Translucency, shadows, a new color palette, and rounded geometry are prevalent throughout the UI. The Seago UI font used since Windows Vista has been updated to a variable version. The taskbar's buttons are center-aligned by default, and it is permanently pinned to the bottom edge of the screen. The notifications sidebar is now accessed by clicking the date and time with other quick action toggles. The Widgets button on the taskbar displays a panel with Microsoft Start. Microsoft Teams is similarly integrated with the taskbar with a pop-up showing a list of recent conversations. The Start menu has been significantly redesigned and the File Explorer was updated. Task View features a refreshed design and supports giving separate wallpapers to each virtual desktop. So Windows 11 allows users to install and run Android apps on their devices. Users can install Android apps through any source using APK format. An Amazon App Store client for Microsoft Store is also available. For the installation, it requires internet connection, and Microsoft account login is mandatory unless manually bypassed to create a local user. As part of the minimum system requirements, Windows 11 only runs on devices with Trusted Platform Module 2.0 Security Coprocessor. In subsequent updates, Microsoft added several features based on artificial intelligence like live captions, background noise removal in video conferencing, webcam auto-framing that follows the user's movements, and AI-powered Bing Chat in the taskbar's search field. So this image here shows the different Windows versions and their release point in time. So as we had discussed, the Windows operating system had been around since 1985. It had come a long way and now evolved into Windows 11, which is the current Microsoft Windows operating system. We have also seen in the previous presentation that each Windows had sub-variations of Windows versions, which were introduced with major biannual feature updates. So to sum it up, first for the DOS-based Windows, Windows 1.0x was released in 1985 and has 4 versions. Windows 2.0x was released in 1987 and has 2 versions. Windows 2.1x was released in 1988 and has 2 versions. Windows 3.0 was released in 1990 and has 2 substantial updates. Windows 3.1x was released in 1992 and has 5 versions. Next is Windows 9X. Windows 95 was released in 1995, Windows 98 was released in 1998 and has 1 update, Windows ME or ME was released in 2000. Then came Windows NT. Windows NT 3.1 was released in 1993, Windows NT 3.5 was released in 1994, Windows NT 3.51 was released in 1995, Windows NT 4.0 was released in 1996, Windows 2000 was released in 2000, Windows XP was released in 2001 and has 6 versions, Windows Vista was released in 2007, Windows 7 was released in 2009, Windows 8 was released in 2012, Windows 8.1 was released in 2013 and has 2 editions, Windows 10 was released in 2015 and has 14 versions, and Windows 11 was released in 2021 and has 3 versions. So, as the time continues and changes, we have seen that Microsoft Windows is continuously evolving from a very simple interface to a user friendly yet very powerful operating system. And I think in the following years, there will be so much more this operating can offer to this ever changing and ever evolving digital world. So, here are the references used, and that's the end of this presentation. Thank you.